So how did y'all feel about the sound scenes today? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chester for General Hospital, October 24, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. I got a question. Was that it? In regards to the Sam scenes, look, they tried to get me, y'all. They tried to get me, but I ain't even cry. But I did get emotional. Then when she raised her hands or whatever, I'm glad that Danny and Scout got a chance to say they love her and everything. But yeah, so is it gonna happen on tomorrow's episode or what? But okay, y'all, I guess we're gonna start with Sonny and Jason. So Sonny ends up calling Jason. He arrives and they started to talk about, what happened in Africa. He reveals that Holly came with some diamonds, a whole lot of diamonds, and he wanted to know what took place. So Jason ended up telling him about Sidwell. And after everything Jason said, Sonny still wanted to do business with Holly. He still wanted to do business with her. He was saying, is there enough time to basically, complete the deal and have it not come back to them or whatever? And I said, Sonny, I know you're a monster and everything, but don't do it. But I think Brandon had told Jason now to steer clear of Sidwell. I said, too late. Too late. It's already too late. But what else did Sonny and Jason? I think Sonny was like he had somewhere to go, but yeah, he always won't. I know that's his job or whatever. He didn't force it, but I said he always got to do the dirty work. Jason always got to do the dirty work or whatever. But I'm glad he got to come to the hospital too. I was about to say I wish that Jason and Sam got a chance to have a scene by themselves, but they didn't. They did not. Then I noticed because Scout mentioned it, she was saying, it's Aunt Molly and Aunt Christina coming too. And I said, oh yeah, I think she did tell them. She did tell them, right? Not to show up because they arguing and stuff. I said, ooh, they finna, maybe this is what they're going to need to finally put everything out in the open and just express how both of their selves, Lord. How they feel. One thing I'm gonna do is mess up some words. Oh my goodness. But let's see. Danny, Scout, Alexis, they was having lunch or whatever before they went to the hospital, and that's where they was talking about Christina and Molly. And the whole scene, Alexis was talking to Danny saying, you look after your sister and everything. I said, oh, we already know what's about to happen. I want to know, how is Danny going to react? Because we've seen him saying he's been praying for Lulu and everything. Now Sam finna get ready to die trying to save his mama. And I said, I wonder if he gonna be mad about that or what. But they all ended up going to the hospital to visit Sam, and they had a nice little moment there. Sonny ended up showing up and everything, and I said it's like everybody was saying goodbye without actually saying goodbye. But who's to say we're not gonna see Sam again down the line? Cause y'all know one thing they gonna do is make it seem like somebody dead and then bring them back to life, or put them on some doggone ice, or do what's the other one? A switcheroo, and give them a new face. Y'all know that's what happens all the time. Mr. Brennan ended up calling Carly saying that he needs to see her. It's important. And she was like, this is too. So she hung up and he can't find her. But it is important though, because the crazy man, the dangerous man, I said crazy man, the dangerous man about to come there. And it's going to be a whole bunch of mess. But I'm ready for it because maybe that's going to be exciting. But yeah, Carly ends up visiting Sam and basically telling her thank you. She glad that she's helping Lulu or whatever. She appreciates it. And Mr. Brennan came and he ends up telling Carly, a dangerous man is coming to the U.S. He needs to talk to Jason and find out, what he knows, because he's under the impression that Jason knows more. Jason ended up coming or whatever. At first, he didn't want to say nothing, but he ends up telling him that Holly took some diamonds, a whole bunch of diamonds, and he didn't know at the time or whatever. So that's when he told him, steer clear of it. And Jason ended up telling him he better not hurt Carly or he gonna hurt him. He ain't say it like that, but basically, he said bad things tend to happen to people that try to hurt her. I said, right? Because one thing you gonna do is show up for Carly. Laura was talking to Lulu when Dante and Rocco showed up. Then Rocco started talking to her and everything. I said, okay, after Sam dies or whatever, the surgery is complete. Is that when Lulu's supposed to wake up? Because I know doggone well they ain't gonna have Sam save her just for her not even to wake up. I've been hearing a lot of talk about she's coming back though, and some new lady's supposed to be playing her, but we'll see. I think Rocco ended up thanking Sam and saying, she is his hero. Isaiah was talking to Lucas about the surgery. Brad and Lucas was talking or whatever, and then he ended up talking to him again, asking him, did he basically manipulate his way into a job? And he was honest. He was actually honest. I feel like they're gonna end up back together, but we'll see. Um, Brad is out. Might as well get him out the way. Brad already using what he knows to his advantage. He already going to a game when he got to work. I said, how you ask for the job back and you already skipping work to go to a doggone game? And Portia said yes. And Elizabeth looking at her sideways. I said, exactly. How many times you gonna do that before people start to notice that something ain't right? I guess all of this actually lines up well because Heather, Rick, Elizabeth, Portia, Curtis, Steven, Brad, they all connected. They all connected. Heather is released. Basically, Rick ends up telling her, you free to go. You finna get ready to get released. Do you have anywhere to stay? She said, Lord. First thing out her mouth was Laura. So he ends up telling her Laura and Alexis, they got family stuff going on and it's connected. So you can't live with them. She ended up calling the hospital and talking to Elizabeth. Why Elizabeth go pick her up? And Steven ended up showing up. Curtis brought Steven back because he wanted him to take. Steven was talking about leaving town. Curtis said, "When you go, take your mama with you." So I said, "I'm willing to cover the cost until y'all get on y'all feet or whatever." I said, "She's not going nowhere. I know they didn't get her out just for her to leave. Come on now." I want to see if she actually changed or not. Because when Rick told her she was free to go, she ended up hugging him and kissing him to thank him. And she was like, thank you for a second chance or whatever. And basically saying she going to do right or whatever. And I said, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Matter of fact, I hope not. Look, I hope they letting her out just to prove that she actually hasn't changed at all. But y'all know I've been talking about that for the longest. I was like, I hope, because Laura stirred it all up. She was the one who got all of this started. Talking about she said the same thing Rick said. Matter of fact, they both was like, oh, this wasn't our intention or whatever. We didn't plan on doing this. We just, felt like she deserved justice. They both had the same thing to say. Now she free. Well, Lord don't know yet. So I wonder how she gonna react. But I told y'all the first thing that Heather was gonna want to do is go to get her BLT. I think that's the name of it. And she there on tomorrow's episode. And I think Steven is telling her something. And I said, I doubt she leave, especially without saying anything to Ace. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Curtis wanted him to take Heather with him or whatever. He finally agreed. And then Curtis ended up showing up, and Portia was looking like she was disappointed. But then she ended up hugging him. And that's when Brad looked at her or whatever. And I said, it's not over with. It's definitely not over with. I doubt Heather goes anywhere. But if she does, I'm going to just be like, are we really shocked? I think I skipped over Elizabeth and Portia. I forgot what they was talking about. I think they was talking about Elizabeth asked Portia if there's anything she could do. And she was like, no, but she willing to take her up on the offer later if plan A doesn't work. If plan A doesn't work, then why Elizabeth go pick this lady up? I said, look. I said, she gonna go off on you again, Elizabeth. Stay out of it. I thought Elizabeth was about to agree to let Heather stay with her at first. I said, are you crazy? I said, Elizabeth, what's with you and these crazy people? You keep choosing, lady. But that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Wait a minute. I got a whole list of notes over here. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, Sonny wants to work with Holly. Mr. Brandon wants Jason's cooperation. Isaiah tells Laura there are no guarantees. Yeah, I cover everything. But let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a girls today and be safe.